Hello YouTube, my name is Adam Pembrook, and I'm going to go over my background with you, where I come from and what I do for a living, and why I am very interested in Karatbars, why I'm a Karatbars affiliate. So my background is law enforcement. I was a Detroit police officer for 11 years from 1997 to 2008. I took a 2-year sabbatical, and then I joined the current department that I'm with now here in the state of Michigan, and I've been here for over 8 years. So I've always been very entrepreneurial. I've been in a ton of network marketing companies, or whatever you want to call it, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, direct sales. So I've done some other things. I had a real estate license. I was a real estate agent for a few years. I was also, which is very key, I was a securities broker for a few years. So I had my Series 6 and 63 securities broker's license. I sold mutual funds, investments, those types of things, annuities. Also sold life insurance. So I've done quite a few things. I'll tell you, when I became a securities broker, I knew how the Federal Reserve Bank worked. And I had just learned a couple years prior, and I didn't want to join, I didn't want to be a securities broker per se, because of the way our financial system in America works. So that's really key too. But I did it anyway because I was still investing in an IRA, my own IRA that I had. And so that was the last little nail that did it for me. I said, well, I'm going to do it, because if it's still good enough for me to invest in, then it's good enough for me to talk to other people about. So that's what I did. Eventually, I ended up getting out of that business, and eventually it was for the reasons that because of our fiat currency in this country. If you don't know what fiat currency is, look it up. F-I-A-T, fiat currency. It basically means that it's something of no value. It has no intrinsic value, and that's what our U.S. currency is right here in the United States. And many currencies around the world operate the same way. It's just money that's printed by governments. The first, well, maybe not the first kind of money, but one of the best and the oldest types of money is gold. Gold has been money for thousands of years, gold and silver. So and I knew that when I became the securities broker guy. I knew that, and I was still even purchasing a little bit of silver for myself. But after time went on, I could not. My own conscience would not allow me to continue selling fiat currency instruments. And so I have always wanted to be involved in a networking company where the product was gold and silver. Quite frankly, I'll tell you the truth. I said the last networking company I did, I said I will never get into network marketing again unless the product was gold or silver. So when I was contacted by Karatbars International, I said, well, there it is. And what really solidified it for me, not the gold was plenty, but something else that I wanted as well was I wanted to be able to reach out to people on a global basis. And Karatbars International is in over 130 countries around the world right now and growing. And I also wanted it to be able to reach out with social media. I wanted to be able to do it on the internet. I wanted to be able to reach the globe instead of the old-fashioned 3-foot rule, where anybody within 3 feet of you, turn them into a prospect and talk to them about getting involved with your company. And you can still do that, and that's still great. And I may still do that from time to time. But back in the day, that's all we did. We made some phone calls and all that kind of stuff. But with social media now, I can actually reach around the whole planet. And you know what? Videos like this will be working for me when I'm asleep. So this is great. This is a great avenue to go down. So the gold, along with the social media part of it, I think is totally awesome. So I'm utilizing YouTube as well as Facebook to reach out. Now, the interesting thing about gold is man, it is real money. It is real money. And what Karatbars does is, and I'll get more in detail in some other videos, but in a nutshell, we exchange our devaluating fiat currency for gold. And so if you have say, you know, 50 or 60 bucks here, and then you exchange it for a gram of gold. So I had 50 or 60 bucks here. I exchanged it for a gram of gold. What did that do to my net worth? What did I spend my money on? Gold. What does that do to my net worth? It keeps it the same or better, because now my devaluating fiat currency is gone, okay? And I have gold in my possession that I can pass on to my children and grandchildren, or I can spend it later if I want. I can turn it back into U.S. currency, or any currency around the world for that matter, okay, and spend it. Or I can do whatever I want with it. But gold is where the real money is. So you know, so you guys are gonna, if you follow my channel, you're going to, you know, spend some time with me on this journey where I am today. I'm still employed as a law enforcement officer here in the state of Michigan, and I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm due to retire in 12 and a half or so years. So we'll see. We'll see if I last that long. I don't know. I really did not see a prospect for early retirement in the last several years until I came across Karatbars International. So I am super stoked to be able to share my story with you and to be able to invite you, because you are invited. I'm inviting you to this wonderful world of Karatbars International, where you can increase your net worth. And we get paid to teach other people how to increase their net worth by exchanging devaluating fiat currency into gold, into real money. And you know, we'll go over some other videos as to, you know, about the money, the fiat currency. Why is it fiat currency? It's not backed by anything. And why is gold real money? It's surprising that a lot of people just don't understand that. And I get it. There was a day where I didn't understand it either. But start doing your research right now. Right now. This Karatbars business is like no other business I've ever seen, and I've dibbled and I've dabbled in quite a few. I'm going to exchange my devaluating fiat currency for gold, keeping my net worth at an absolute minimum the same, except in a better vehicle, gold. And when I teach other people to do that, they're going to pay me. I'm going to make money. It's insane. I'm offering the same position to you. I'm offering you the same opportunity as I have to be able to increase your net worth by exchanging your devaluating currency for gold. And when you teach other people to do the same, you are going to generate an income for yourself as well. Like I said, we're in over about 131 countries now. We've got about 600,000 affiliates. The company started in 2011, was started by Mr. Harold Seitz. The company's out of Stuttgart, Germany. You can look it up. We've partnered with MasterCard. That's how we get paid. FedEx, that's how we get our gold delivered. And Sony is who's making our K-phone. This is a whole nother aspect of the business. The K-phone, why, you know, what is this K-phone thing? Well, there's a lot to it, but I'll give you some key terms to research, okay? Because I'm sure you're going to research everything I say, which you should, okay? I did, okay? Everybody's going to want to do their research, so go for it. So we now have Harold Seitz and all his genius has created a cryptocurrency that's backed by our gold. He has created a cryptocurrency backed by our gold. Now, the company already owns 2 gold mines. So it's not like we're buying our gold from somewhere else. Okay, so that is just incredible. Okay, so our own cryptocurrency backed by our gold. You look up other cryptocurrencies, see what they're backed by. You know, all the other, I've heard some other cryptocurrencies are backed by other financial contracts of something of value, but I've not heard of another cryptocurrency that's backed by physical gold, which means when you obtain physical Karatbars International cryptocurrency, you can exchange it for real gold and have it delivered to your house. This is, I showed you this card already. This is 1 gram of 1 gram gold card here, and this is what we call cash gold. Okay, these are some fancy looking bills. That is 1/10 of a gram of gold in there. Same thing with this, 1/10 of a gram of gold. Okay, so that's the cryptocurrency portion of it, and then there's always more to learn. So the K phone is coming here in the next month or so, made by Sony. So we're in business with a few other very reputable companies. So this is my invitation to you to join me in the world of Karatbars International. My website right now is moneyonfridays.com. Moneyonfridays.com. www.moneyonfridays.com. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Thanks.